Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing the get to know me tag. I did this video, like my first video was to get to know me, but it's so cringy and it was from so long ago that I just wanted to like redo it. I don't know how many questions I'm going to be answering throughout the video. I kind of just like did random ones and the ones that I thought were the most interesting. I know the lighting is a little different because originally I was going to do a vlog and like just include the tag in it, but then I decided otherwise, so now it's like a little bit later and the lighting I just can't get right. I'm sorry, I'm really doing my best. I want to get a ring light soon, so if you have any suggestions as to really good ones, leave a comment down below, please. If you enjoyed watching this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I really want to get to like 100 subscribers by the end of January. I know that's like a crazy goal, actually no, it's not. January just started, so it could happen. But yeah, if you could get me into like 100 subscribers before the end of January, that would mean so much, like more than you guys even know. I know I say this in like every single video, but I wanted to do this for so long. So anyway, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And if you really like me, which I really hope you do, you can click the little bell button and it'll update you as to like when I post videos, so you'll get a notification. I can't talk. You'll get a notification every time I post videos, and yeah, it's not too annoying, so you should definitely click the bell. I hope you enjoyed this tag. I might add a little more questions depending on how short this video ends up being, but yeah, okay, enjoy the video. So I just wanted to include that I know I answered this in my first video, but I just kind of want to re-answer it since I'm doing like a whole nother get to know me video. I don't know. I keep like moving my hands. It's really annoying. I'm sorry. The question is, who are my favorite artists? I have a pretty definite answer for this now. Post Malone and Billie Eilish, I think, are my two like saviors. I am obsessed, if you will, with both of them. I'm not like obsessed to the point where I have posters all over my room like I did with Justin Bieber when I was little, but I do listen to the music all the time and I think they're like the dopest artists out there, so you can come for me. It's okay, I will stand by that until they do something wrong, but I don't see that happening. So if you don't know who Billie Eilish and Post Malone are, girl or boy, do boys watch my videos? I know one does, but if I ever had the chance to meet them and like hang out with them, okay. I just wanted to include that. Now enjoy the rest of the tag, and yeah, peace. So I decided that I'm going to redo the get to know me tag. Well, the first video that I did is like the most embarrassing, cringy thing ever, and I really want to take it down, but it's like my most viewed video, so I'm gonna redo like the questions though and actually do the get to know me tag this time, because I can't even look back at the video to see what I said, but I finally found like the questions. I think this is like the tag. It's the get to know me tag extended. I'm not gonna answer like all of the questions because some of them are like really stupid. So I'm just gonna answer like as many of the most interesting ones as I can. So, how tall am I? I am 5'1", so the question should really be like, how short am I? But it's fine. I've always like hated my height, but I know that girls like always talk about like wanting to be shorter, but trust me, honey, you don't. You can't reach anything. Clothes don't fit you right. you just look like stumpier. So I don't know. I'm 5'1" anyway. That's the answer. What year was I born? I was born in 1998. So if you were born in 1998, like this video. If you weren't, you can still like the video, but I understand if you don't want to. So yeah, I am 20 years old. I'm turning 21 this year, which is like crazy because everyone still thinks that I look like I'm 12 or 16, but I'll be legal. Yeah, I actually can't wait until I'm 21 because then I feel like I'm invincible to rules, but that's probably not the case. Anyway, we'll see. Are you in/have you gone to college? I am currently in college right now. I'm doing my second year, so it's second semester, so I'm a sophomore in college. I was like held back a year kind of because I moved to Michigan for like 6 months and I did online school there, so my credits like didn't transfer, so I had to do another year of junior year of high school, but I actually wasn't really ready to go on to college, so it kind of helped me. Like, I don't regret it in any way. But yeah, right now I'm doing community college because I did a year at the University of Alabama. If you want me to do a video on that experience, let me know. I don't really like to revisit it, but it was a chapter in my life that I got through and it was an experience. So if you want me to talk about it, I will. But for the purpose of this video, I went there, I didn't like it, and now I'm doing community college until I transfer to another college, but I don't really know where yet. I don't want to talk about it. It's stressing me out. So you're wearing perfume. What scent in it? What scent is it? It's Daisy by Marc Jacobs because that's the only perfume that I own, and it's really sad, but like, I don't know, that's the only perfume that I have. I want more perfumes, but they're like so expensive now and I just can't really afford it, so until I finish this one, like, I'm not gonna get another one. Tea or coffee? I actually love both of these, but I drink more coffee than I do tea. I always have to have at least one coffee a day. If I have anything more than that, I'll get sick. I don't know why, but like I get really like shaky and stuff. I think it's from the caffeine. So I really like both. If I drink tea, it's gonna be like chamomile or green tea, but coffee is like my number one go-to. What sports do you play or have you played? I only played, I don't even know if you play it, like I only did gymnastics and cheerleading growing up. I taught myself everything I knew about gymnastics, and then I was enrolled in classes, but right before I was supposed to be on a competition team because I was like the more advanced in my group and my coach wanted me to compete, I got pulled out of it because it was just too expensive and my mom couldn't afford it. So that's something I really like regret, or it's not something I can regret because I didn't have any control over it, but I just like, it's like what could have been, because I love gymnastics and I was not good at any other sport. Like, gym class was my least favorite subject because I was just so uncoordinated and it was so awful for me. Like, I just hated gym class. I remember we had to do those like physical fitness tests and you have to run a mile, and like in elementary school I remember I was the last person to, like, I couldn't do it. I did not have the lung capacity to like run a mile, and this one girl who was like doing cross country like had to run with me. Like, the gym teacher made her go like finish up with me because it was like I passed like 15 minutes. There was no way I was passing it, so it was really embarrassing actually looking back. But yeah, that's that question. What is your favorite movie? I did not have a favorite movie until recently, actually. There's a lot of movies that I like, but none that were really my favorite until I watched The Greatest Showman, and let me tell you, that was my favorite movie. Like, I listen to the soundtrack every single day. I'm obsessed with it. I made my boyfriend watch it. Like, he could vouch for me. I'm obsessed with that movie. I don't know if it's just a phase, but I love it. So that's my favorite movie at the moment. Who are your favorite YouTubers? My favorite YouTubers, Hold on, I have to stop this video. The lighting always changes and then it changes again. It's so annoying. I apologize, but I'm actually ordering a ring light soon, so hopefully I can get a better backdrop and like better lighting for you guys, because I know this ain't it. This ain't it, sis. So my favorite YouTubers are Tana Mojo, James Charles, the Sister Squad. Actually, I'm just gonna say the Sister Squad, like Emma Chamberlain, Dolan Twins, and Shane Dawson. I think those are my like. Oh, and Colleen Vlogs. Only her vlogs. I don't really watch, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really watch her like her main channel videos, but her baby and like, oh, her baby's the most precious thing. Like, I'm obsessed. So Colleen Vlogs. And yeah, I think those are pretty much like the main people that I watch. Yeah. Do you speak any languages and how well? I speak English very well. I'm fluent in English. And un poquito español, pero no me gusta hablar. So yeah, okay, if you didn't understand any of that, I am Cuban and Mexican, so like I can speak Spanish, but I'm not fluent in it, and I don't really like it. I don't know, I know that's like a terrible thing, and I'm trying to be like better with it, because I work at Vans and like a lot of Spanish people come in, and like I've been actually talking to them in Spanish, but before I used to be so like just ashamed, not ashamed, but just like not comfortable enough to speak it fluently or like all the time or anything like that. So, but I am capable of speaking Spanish. Those are the only two languages though. Are you single or taken? I am cuffed. Yeah, if you want to see my boyfriend, you can check out the video that I did with him. I want him to do a boyfriend time with me, but we'll see if that actually happens, because we're still weird in front of the camera, I guess. I don't know, it's still a weird thing. So, but if you want him to be in more videos like this, and post a comment down below telling me, and then I'll make it happen. How many siblings do you have? I have 2 older siblings. I have a sister and an older brother. If you want to see my brother, actually, he has like 26,000 subscribers. I'll link his videos down below. He does like writing videos, so it's definitely a different audience, but yeah, 26,000 subscribers is a lot, so shout out to Gabe for achieving that. And then my middle sister, her name is Christina, and she's like a singer, and she lives with my mom in Michigan. I live here alone with my dad. And then my brother is like in grad school. So tell us one thing about you that we wouldn't know. I am actually legally blind. I think I'm legally blind. I just know I have awful vision. I have -6 vision. So when I was like 10, my doctor was like talking to me about LASIK, and now he's like even pushing it even more. But we'll see, because that like kind of terrifies me. Anything with like eyes and breaking bones, I cannot deal with. Like, I have a full-on panic attack. I think it's something called like sympathy pains, where like if someone's describing a story of someone else getting hurt like that, I start feeling it, and like I just fidget and like freak out. Like, I can't handle it. I know that's really weird, but I also have like anxiety. I don't know if that has something to do with it. So yeah, what was the question? I don't even remember. Oh, yeah, I'm legally blind, so I have -6 vision, and I wear contacts every single day because I cannot see without them. So yeah. What is your favorite Netflix show? My favorite Netflix show is The Office. I've watched it like a million times. Like, my dad used to yell at me for watching it, literally, because I've seen it so many times, and he wants me to branch out and watch other things, but like I don't really want to. So I love The Office. I have a very like specific sense of humor, I guess. Like, it takes a lot, like someone has to be really funny in order for them to make me laugh, basically, or else I'm just like fake laughing. But yeah, The Office never fails to like make me laugh. Like, there is not one episode where I'm not like peeing myself. So yeah. What theme parks have I been to? I've been to Disney World, yeah, Disney World, Universal Studios, Hershey Park, Great Wolf Lodge, if you count that as a theme park. It's more of an indoor water park, but Hershey Park and Six Flags and Dorney Park. So I've been to so many theme parks. Like, that's basically my childhood because I didn't really go on vacation, so like theme parks were my vacations, if that makes any sense. What is your favorite genre of film and why? My favorite genre is like scary movies, so horror or thrillers, but I have become more chicken over the years and not been able to watch them by myself, so they are my favorite genre and like what I watch the most, but I usually have to watch them with someone because I have like really bad nightmares if I watch them alone. I know that sounds so dumb, but like I have the scariest nightmares. I don't know, there's not a night where like I don't dream, and I know some people like never dream. I'm so jealous of you if that's you, but ever since I was little, like I always dream, and 90% of the time they're like really bad nightmares that wake me up in the middle of the night, so it's really fun and fresh and it's just the best thing. I love it. What are your pet peeves? I should just do a video alone of all my pet peeves because I have so many, but let me think of like some main ones. I hate being interrupted. Hate it, and it always happens to me, so I've kind of gotten used to it, but I don't like to be interrupted. I don't like when people chew with their mouth full and like with their mouth open and talk with food in their mouth. I think that's disgusting and I will lose my appetite. Like, I can't do it. Bad drivers, don't even get me started, because every single day I come across someone that makes me want to rip my hair out. Like, if I ever get into an accident, knock on wood, I'm really not trying to do that, but if I ever do, I feel bad for the person in the other car who hits me. Like, I don't care if they're a 40-year-old grown-ass man, I will get out of the car and flip out. If it's not my fault, that is. If it's my fault, I'm gonna stay in and work the waterworks until the cops come, but yeah, those are just a couple. I have so many, but I can't really remember off the top of my head right now, so those are like 3, I think I said. What are your life goals? My life goals are to do a job that I love, so hopefully YouTube takes off for me because I really do not see myself doing anything else. I don't want to do anything else. I do not want to be working like a 9-to-5 job. That is just not me, and I don't like school. Like, I can do school, like I'm not bad at it, but I don't like it. And everything that any information that like I learn, I just don't retain after I take a test. Like, I take the test and then I don't remember. So I don't think like I'm ever gonna get like a grown-ass job, but we'll see what happens. Besides that, I want kids. Personally, like ever since I was little, the only thing that I would play with as a kid was like baby dolls. Ow, it is in my belly button piercing so hard there. Yeah, I was obsessed with baby dolls. Yeah, so kids are definitely in my future, but not trying to do that now. I'm gonna still take my fetus deletus every day. Speaking of which, yeah, not trying to do that right now, but in the future I definitely want kids. And I'm just gonna do one more question because I don't know how many I've done, but my camera's probably gonna die soon. So, have you moved from home? Where to, and how was the experience? I have moved 4 times, I think 4 times, and each experience was very different. The first time I moved, I was like 5 years old and no one told me we were even moving. I remember like going to the house and everything was like pitch black and packed in boxes, and I told we were going to my grandma's, which we did go to my grandma's, like we lived there for a little bit, but no one told me like what was going on, so that experience wasn't the best. But then we moved from my grandma's to another home. I didn't really count that. I counted that as like 1. That house was, I could make a whole video on like all my moves. I'm not gonna get into like the details of everything because maybe I'll do that down the road. But yeah, then I moved again from middle school to another middle school. That move was fine. Like, I enjoyed that move. I made a lot of new friends and like got to kind of redefine myself, so I enjoyed that one. Then I moved again, and that one was not so enjoyable because I got ripped out of high school and out of a relationship, which ended up being a toxic relationship anyway, so everything does happen for a reason. But I did not enjoy where we moved. We moved to Michigan, and I did not enjoy it. I was there for 6 months, and that was like the lowest point in my life to this day. And then I moved to the house I'm in now. I don't really want to say where it is, but that move was difficult. A lot of rough patches along the way, but so far this is like my favorite move because I've made the best relationships that I've ever had. So, and I had a lot of fun memories. So yeah, those were, I don't know how many questions I just answered, but I hope it was a better version of a get to know me than my first video, because my first video I can't even watch. Like I'm gonna leave it up, but that's not me. It's me, but like no. So I hope you enjoyed this tag. I don't know if I'm gonna make it like a separate video or include it into the vlog, but I guess you'll find out.